Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Plateau State, and also the very active Chairman of Northern Nigeria Governors Forum, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Plateau State, the Secretary to Government of Plateau State, the Chief of Staff to His Excellency, the Governor, my very amiable and distinguished colleagues, using the word closest to me and some of the soil as a point of contact to reach others, members of 9th Assembly House Committee on Health Institutions here present, my clerk, members of the Plateau State Executive Council here present, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, though the media president master of ceremony have introduced me, there is still need for me to introduce myself by myself as a legislator. I'm Honorable Dr. Paschal Chigozie Obi. I represent the very good and great people of Ideato North, Ideato South Federal Constituency. I'm from Imo State. Of course, whoever that is a member representing a personality in the stature of your son, the son of Plateau State, Owele Anayo Rocha, that person deserves a part of the house because he is representing a very unique personality. I got to Plateau State here since yesterday, and I have been experiencing unprecedented joy and happiness. This is about the 11th or 12th state I'm visiting since we started this oversight function. But the joy I started experiencing since yesterday in Plateau is very, very unprecedented, of which I lack very, very graphical illustration to describe its magnitude or dimension. I quickly came to realize that joy is not unconnected with the fact that Rochas is my mentor. Rochas is my political father. Rochas brought me to whichever level I can see myself now. And Rochas is almost an illustrious son of Plateau State. And because of his infections, I believe I have been infected by that syndrome, by Plateau people. So that is the truth. Your Excellency, it's worthy of note that we members of the House Committee on Health Institutions, 9th Assembly, we are here in fulfillment of a very, very crucial constitutional responsibility of oversight. We are here to oversight the health institutions in Plateau State, like the Jos University Teaching Hospital and the Federal School of Medical Laboratory Sciences, both located here in Plateau State. As usual, I'm aware that you were once a legislator, and once a legislator, always a legislator. You even served in the capacity of a distinguished speaker of this state assembly. You know what legislative assignments entail. And there is no way such responsibility could be carried out in your state without our coming to you to report ourselves, to let you know that we are in your domain, because you are the Chief Security Officer of the state, as well as the Chief Executive of the state. So that is why we are here, to let you know, Your Excellency, that we are here carrying out oversight assignment on these institutions. We are going to the University of Jos Teaching Hospital. The very, very able Chief Medical Director we have there has taken us around. We noted a lot of challenges facing the institution. And we are very, very willing and ready to partner with the state Because even though it is a health institution owned by federal government, the direct beneficiaries of that institution are people of Plateau State. And that creates the need for us, the task to rescue the place has to be a very, very joint one. So we cannot do that without cooperation of the state. That is why we are here. And we want to gladly inform Your Excellency that last year there was a motion removed by the floor of the House, which the executive has approved. That is to establish oncology centers in the 6 geopolitical zones of this country. Because we discovered that cancer increases, the menace of cancer increases on a daily basis, and there are no equipment to confront it in the country. So we moved that motion, and it was approved that each of the geopolitical zones must have an oncology center. I want to gladly inform Your Excellency that the University of Trust Teaching Hospital is the one chosen for the Mountain State. And in this 2021 budget, there is a budgetary provision of 1.5 billion for each of these 6 oncology centers. So we want to plead with Your Excellency to always do what you know how to do, because we know your antecedents, we know you can. Your tentacles are spread across everywhere. It's already projected. All we need to do is to ensure that that project is actualized to the benefit of Plateau people. Very, very important. Secondly, there are so many other equipment. They don't have equipment at all. The ones they have, the CT scanning in next day, and the MRI with the fluoroscope, the equipment for fluoroscopy. They are better kept in the archives, because even if they are working, they cannot be giving very good results this time around, because they are very, very technical model of those equipment. There are no more in use this time around. So we want a situation where we come together and tackle these challenges. We are not doing it because we want to do it. We are doing it because we are now compelled to do it, because the effect of this recent and novel COVID-19 pandemic has taught us a lesson. It has shown us that there is every need for us to work hard and ensure that health institutions we have in this country are strengthened fully, so as to compete with their counterparts in the global line. A similar situation will arise again. Recall that about a couple of months ago, both the haves and the have-nots, both the rich and the poor, they were unable to travel outside the shores of this country because of the pandemic. And when such a situation arises again, all of us must be forced to make do with what they have in this country. And if we don't have health institutions that are strong enough to handle our health challenges, your case, Your Excellency, becomes as good as mine. So what we are here to do today is to assure Your Excellency that as a committee, we must do all within our powers to ensure that all these challenges that militate against the delivery of qualitative healthcare services by the institutions, federal health institutions we have here, we want to assure you of our continued support and collaboration to see that those challenges are combated effectively. On this note, Your Excellency, I want to say thank you. I want to thank you for all you have been doing. The Chief Medical Director with us, but it is still not enough. Let us do more. Thanks and God bless Your Excellency.
Including the Jos University Teaching Hospital. So we are here to exercise this oversight function over 2 institutions, the JUT and the other Federal School of Medical Laboratory Sciences here in Jos. But as somebody who is from a very renowned traditional home in Imo State, and also a title holder, because I'm the traditional Prime Minister of my own ancient kingdom, Ideato in Ideato South. I felt that it would be very, very incongruous or quite inconsistent with very accepted parliamentary theory if we should come to this state, exercise these functions, and leave without coming to this very, very required palace to do obeisance and pay homage to your Royal Majesty. And also in the process, we will be impressing and swimming in the ocean of your abundant royal blessings. That is the essence, I believe, of our visit to your palace. So, because we don't have so much time with us, and we have so many places to cover, because after this visit, we shall proceed to the government house to also report ourselves to the chief executive of this state and the chief security officer, in whose domain we are operating, to let him know that we are around. So that's why I think it's very necessary to come quickly and say thank you to your revered Royal Majesty. We are aware of your antecedents. We know your records. We know you have your tentacles and contacts spread all over the country. So we must not fail to assure you of our willingness and readiness as a parliament to partner with both your parliaments, the government of Plateau State, and then the management of Jos University Teaching Hospital to ensure that that gargantuan level of challenges we have observed in the institution, those challenges that may be against your delivery of very, very qualitative and affordable healthcare services to Plateau people and Nigerians at large. We must ensure that they are tackled with the very, very vigor it deserves. The government must provide adequate solutions to those problems. We must collaborate with the office. We must collaborate with the state government. We have really gone to the place, and we shall also go back there because we've not concluded our interactive session. So, my revered Royal Majesty, that is the essence of our visit. And I also know that one cannot visit a very, very revered palace of this stature empty-handed. In my place, it's not done like that. That is why we have found ourselves with this very, very Your Majesty, very good lady, and it's explained the love we have for this palace. Thank you, and God bless Nigeria.
Members of the committee, and we are here in Plateau State, Jos, on oversight function, because the Constitution mandates us to oversight all the health institutions owned by the federal government of Nigeria, including this university teaching hospital, Jos. We were here in the morning. We met the chief medical director of the institution, the erudite professor. So he took us around the institution. We observed a very high level of decay in the institution, ranging from infrastructural decay to decay of equipment. So the place really needs urgent special intervention. There is what we call intervention fund, which the federal government usually gives to institutions of this nature, institutions that have challenges of this magnitude. We observed it in Ahmadu Bello University Teaching Hospital, and I am here to plead with the federal government to extend that same magnanimity they gave to Ahmadu Bello University Teaching Hospital. They should extend it to Jos University Teaching Hospital. All the equipment we saw here are almost dead. They are no more functional. And even if they are functional, they could be given wrong results. The CT scan is no more in use. This type of CT scan is no more in use today. and the MRI also. And they were equipment they installed about 10, 12 years ago. So even though they are working, they need to be changed, let alone when they are no more functional. I'm not advising that money be invested in reactivating them or bringing them back to life. But the institution really needs new equipment. The institution has very competent hands. Has about 200 and something consultants in various fields of medicine. About 400 and something resident doctors. So the manpower is here. What we lack here is the requisite facility to deliver qualitative services to both Plateau people and Nigerians at large. So the government should please act fast.
Okay, sir, how soon do you think we can start to expect to see such interventions?
Don't worry, as soon as we conclude the exercise, we will now prepare our report and channel it to the appropriate quarters, and you start getting the responses by the grace of God.